Well, I was born and reared on the farm, plowing the mule, raising corn and cotton, and everything that goes with that type of life, feeding it, animals, chickens, the pigs and whatever. And you have to use wood for fuel, cut wood for make fire. Had to use wood for the stove to cook with, and all that type of stuff. Well, it was kind of tough, really. It just went to work in the field, farm, and we would have to work all the week and look forward to the weekend, having fun. You know, we look forward to Friday night, we look forward to Saturday night. Friday night we would go out and have a ball. My second oldest brother, he was working in the logging camps. And he met this guy in the logging camp that had this acoustic guitar. And this guy would entertain everybody in the afternoon, you know, at night. And my brother got interested in the guitar, and he learned a few chords and notes and things from this guy. And he would, when he come in on the weekend, this guy was named Lee Armstrong. He's from Port Gibson. So he would bring him home on the weekend. And on Sunday morning, we'd all get up there, and he would play the guitar. Boy, he could play and sing. It was really good. So we just had a real good time. So as time went by, he passed that guitar on to my brother. And he brought, his name was David EALEY. We called him Bubba, my second oldest brother. So he kept that guitar in the business, my brother did. And I was interested in playing, so I learned a few notes and chords from my brother. And we just sit around the house and play. So he finally got drafted in the Army. When he got drafted in the Army, he left it with another brother of mine. His name was Melway. And Melvin was very talented. He was more talented than all of us. There's 11 ahead of us, girls and boys, but he's the really most talented. He's really more versatile. Well, he's the type of guy, if he wanted to do whatever he wanted to do, he could do it. It was natural for him, you know. He could sing well, he could just anything. So he wasn't interested in playing the guitar. So I picked the guitar, took what little chords and notes I learned, and he would sing, and I'd play the guitar. My mother wouldn't let us go nowhere. And back in those days, you know, the juke joints. So we'd have to play gospel music. So we just sit around the house and play gospel music. My brother, he would sing, and he would play the minister part at home. We couldn't play blues at home. You know, we had to stay with gospel. And so, as the years passed, the neighbors owned a little club. They raised a little money and bought me an electric guitar and a microphone. Now, before that, we used to go to my acoustic around on the weekend and play fish fries. People have, like on their back porch like this, they'd have fish fries and whatnot, sell fish. And we'd play for them. We'd get about $2 a piece at the end. And we were doing so well until the neighbor formed a little club and raised a little money and managed to get us an electric guitar and a microphone. And we started to continue again. So I got a little older, My mama kind of like allowed me to go in the juke joints. So that's when me and my brother started playing in the juke joints. And we formed a little band. So we started playing juke joints all around. And so as we played, different guys would want to come in and want to play with us. So that guys coming in like that, we end up with, I think about 5, 6 piece band. We end up with drummer, bass player, keyboard player, oh man. So we got to going then. So we started traveling all around Mississippi and Louisiana, which is this part called the Miss Lou area, Monroe, Lake Charles, all those places. And then we got a job working at a big club in Perry. From 60 to 63, we was a house band. And we played at Hannah's Big House for 3 years. And we was the opening act for big time guys like B.B. King, Bobby Blue Band, and Larry Bud, Sean, Fast Domino, and all those guys. We was the house band for them from 60 until about 63. Same time, 63, I went off to New Orleans. I stayed in New Orleans 4 years. So I stayed around New Orleans 4 years, working in the shipyards and whatnot. Played some clubs down there. So 67, I came back to Natchez. I've been back home ever since. And that's when we played all the juke joints around. Blues, as far as my taste of music, blues and country music run neck and neck as far as my taste of music. And both of those music to me, it's a feeling. It's a person. I feel like it's more personal than any other music you might say. It's because I find that, say blues for instance, you got a lot of people really, really like the blues, but they got everything but that feel. You could be from anywhere if you feel it, you can play it.
I hear you.
That's just it.
Yeah.
Just like all countries, those guys feel that music. See how they produce? Those guys be kicking, bro. But they feel it. See, anybody can't play country to the extent. Anybody can't really, otherwise you can't affect it. Anybody, you can play it, but you can't, it's a certain effect that you get out of it. You have to feel that. It's personal. That goes back to natural. Yeah, you know, when you're underprivileged, anybody, when you're underprivileged, that gives you a different frame of, you know, and it gets it. When you express it, you express how you feel.
Yeah.
You know, and that's one of the advantages. You know, yeah, that's got a lot to do with it, because that's how it really was. I named it the blues was born. I hear that word used every now and then, the blues was born, but I'm the man that invented that word out in an interview.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's getting more. It's later years. It's getting more and more. It's getting more because it's like anything else. Anything that's not really down to earth, it'll sail for a little while.
Yeah.
But if it's really down to earth, even if you put it back, it's gonna catch through again. So that's what it is with the blues.
Yeah.
See, the blues has been, even out the black race, I mean, all the younger generation of black kicked the blues to the curb. It's just a few of those old boys trying to hold it. But because it's so real, it's catching root again. Because it's real. Yes, it should be told.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
And why?
Yeah, very, very much. Because it's real. It's actually real. Well, I would like to say to the people in Europe, thank you for trying to keep the blues alive. Yeah, I commend you for respecting the blues and trying to keep it alive and trying to get it come back to where it's supposed to be.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right.
It's a pleasure.